Good afternoon, Charles.
Good, sir. I'm tired.
Tell me all this.
I was scratching that traffic.
The traffic, what are we going to do here?
Please. That's what I play again.
Alright, sign up your job, mate. Still there. No standbys.
So should I wait then?
No, you're alright. So you want your print out?
Yes, please.
Alright.
Okay, thank you. Yep.
Well, what did you think of that? Do you think that's the correct way to check your vehicle? You are the driver, and therefore it is your responsibility to make sure that your bus is roadworthy. Whilst out there driving, you could be checked by the ministry or the police, and if a fault is found on the vehicle, you could incur points on your licence and even loss of your licence. Now, we are going to show you the correct way to check a bus. The first thing that you should check is that your vehicle has a valid tax disc and an in-date operator's licence. Right, when checking the front of your vehicle, check your headlights and your indicators are working. Do a visual check on your windscreen wipers, make sure the blades aren't hanging off, and then visually check the vehicle from top to bottom for any damage. You're also particularly looking for damage to the windscreen. As we come round the side of the vehicle, we check that our battery flap is secure, we check running numbers are in place, and we check that the mirror is secure as well. Come over to the fuel cap, make sure that is secure, you've got no fuel leakage, make sure your indicator is working and the lens isn't cracked, and do a visual check on your tyre for any damage, cuts, etc. Right, as we check the rest of the vehicle, we check the upper saloon windows are intact, and we come down to the advertising boards and check that these are secure with no loose trim. Check our lower saloon windows and the bodywork for any damage, sticking out parts, etc. When we get to the tyre, we again do a visual check for cuts in the tyre and check the wheel nuts. All our vehicles are fitted with check links. On this vehicle, they are blue. If you find any damage or displacement, inform your engineers immediately. Right, we come down, we check our emergency exit door. We open the door fully to prevent the hinges from seizing. And whilst doing this, we check for our audible alarm. Check the water level is adequate for the vehicle. If it requires topping up, see your engineers. Then come down, the oil flap here, engine oil flap, make sure that the cap is in position. Right, we come to the rear of the vehicle and what we're looking for is body damage, any broken windows. We check our height markers, we check our indicators and no broken lenses there. Also check your route blind is set to the correct route number. Again, checking your lights here working, no broken lenses, and also checking underneath for fuel and oil leaks. When we come around to this side of the bus, again we do a quick visual check for damage. Starting at the top, check that all your windows are intact, come down, advert panels are still attached, and then check your engine compartment is secure. You're going to do a visual check on your rear tyre and check links, and then we're going to open the rear doors using the emergency door control. As we come to the front of the vehicle, check your near side indicator lens is working and not broken, and also do a quick visual check that your mirror is intact. Okay, when we come to checking the inside of the vehicle, we're going to check all our handrails, top and bottom, are secure. We're then going to check our bell pushes are all intact, unattached and work. We also check all our seats, none of them are loose, falling off, etc. As we come through the vehicle, we're also going to check the floor for loose edges, any raised compartment hatches or insecure floor bolts. We're now going to come and check the rear exit doors open. We open the door on the emergency button. We then close the doors, at the same time checking that the sensitive edge works. And then we close our doors again. Whilst doing this, you would have also done a visual check that the lights work over the exit. We're now going to come check the emergency exit at the back. We open the door, checking for our audible alarm. Close the door, make sure it's closed securely. Right, we're now going to go to the top deck to check that, and on the way up we check every stair edge is secure. When checking the top deck of the vehicle, check that all handrails are secure top and bottom. Check all bell pushes are in place and work. Check all your light fittings are secure, none of this plastic is broken, and all your lights work, especially the one over the staircase. We're now going to check our emergency exit. We open it as far as possible, checking for the audible alarm, and then close and make secure. First of all, we're going to check that our emergency exit controls work properly. We'll close the door first, and on opening the door we will check that the lights work. When you're in the vehicle, check all that the switches work correctly and perform the correct functions. Check your lights and check your indicators. You can use vehicles around you or the walls in the garage when you're checking main beam and the indicators. Put your foot on the foot brake, use your mirrors. You should be able to check from the reflection off of other vehicles in the garage. If not, ask someone to check for you. We're also going to check that the steering wheel can be adjusted and that the seat can be adjusted backwards, forwards and up or down as required. And the last thing we're going to do is check that the ramp works correctly.